Hello and welcome everybody to Faith Forsaken Part 2. It has finally dropped, and oh boy, as you can see, and as you are probably clicking off of the video for, Dream Summon Voucher has returned. This is for fall of 2021. So, excuse me, I'm eating right now. So, we will be going over what will be the best options for units, and also dragons, just in case if you do need dragons really desperately, and typically what you should want. Now though, before I do like really dive into everything, this anniversary has been absolutely amazing. The support has been amazing, and I thank you guys for all of that. Truly, thank you for the support and everything you have shown for this game, for my channel. Truly does mean a lot. So, obviously, everything is down below in the description, just in case if you want to check me out a little more and stuff like that, in case if you do want to stick with the game. And that's all I have to say about that. So, let's dive right into this. So, in case if this is your first Dream Summon Voucher you are ever obtaining, here are a few things to note about it. First of all, the pool, it does not change, okay? So, whatever is on the ticket, it will stay exactly that way, and also it will not expire. People have saved this ticket for literally until pretty much now in order to spend it. And the last one being Half Annie, which was spring, which is by like March or April. So they waited a long time. So this ticket can last you a while. So just in case if you don't like need anyone right now, you can save it until you desperately need someone. Right? And also, you can do whoever you want, okay? I only give recommendations. That is it. All I give is recommendations. So in the end, just if you like a character or just if you like their design, you are more than welcome to go for them. Alright? I do not care. Alright? I only give recommendations that will help you with teams and progression and stuff like that in order to make your life easier on content. But also, before I do end up forgetting, here is where you can acquire said voucher. So over here, I'm in the event right now. Emblems under the gold tab, it's all the way down at 5k. So do make sure you do try to get this. I know most people just blitz this immediately. You don't need to. You can save this for last day. And also, I do recommend that you save this voucher for after. And I mean after your free summons. Because it would suck just if, say, for example, you had got Summer Verica, but then literally in the free multis you end up pulling her. So I recommend you save it until after the free multis, because it would spam risk go away. Because it would suck immensely if that were to happen. I'm just looking out for you guys here. That's what I recommend. So now moving on back. This is the entire list right here. Do forgive me for suddenly flashbanging you guys, but this is the entire list of units. Just in case if this is all you need, you are more than welcome to screenshot it, and also I will link the original Reddit post that has this list as well. That way you guys can also access this accordingly, and also all the comments that do follow. So now for the rest of this video, I will give you my recommendations based off of this list and the content we currently have available, aka Sister Dominion excluding Surtur. So, starting out. These are my adventure picks that will be the best time possible, alright? So starting with a Summer Verica over here. We all know her at this point. Just in case if you are new, people are saving the Omnisite for her because of how good she is, alright? She is one of the best healers in the entire game. With her Mana Spiral, which is a little bit harder to acquire than most spirals. She'll do over damage. She has full skill prep. She does hit healing. She does shields. She does so much stuff. It is absolutely incredible. Her shared skill is well desired. Her as a friend helper unit, much desired. She's a fantastic, fantastic unit. But also, if you do not have Grace, this would also be a good pickup. Even though Summer Verica is on here, Grace still does have her uses. She excels in the mid content, that mainly being Agitos, High Dragons, because those are very, very autoable as well. She makes auto teams a lot more consistent. She is still very, very good. Still very much sought after, even though Sinister Dominion does absolutely cut her in half. She's still a very, very good pick. Another pick over here is a Hildegard. Even though Estelle does exist and Vixel recently got his Trials of the Mighty Mana Spiral, Hildegard is still the undisputed best light healer. She just has so much healing. It is not even funny. All right. Even though Estelle is a budget option, Hildegard just outputs so much more healing. And also, once again, she is used for auto teams, which is very, very good, because auto is just nice. It's just, alright, go, I'm doing something else. Hildegard is just a very, very good healer. She would also be a great pickup. This one over here is Delphi. Now, Delphi I'm recommending because he's a fantastic support unit, alright? He supports via being a poison machine, as well as a defense down zone. He does both those incredibly well. He has a standard spiral, so it is much easier to acquire. But also, via shared skills existing of Halloween Melsa and Formal Noel, reducing poison resistance, he will always be able to have poison ups, so therefore Poison Punisher can always be active. He is really, really good support unit. I personally dream summoned him at one point. I do not regret him. He was absolutely worth the dream summon. I still use him to this day. He's used in all content. He is very, very strong on the support department. And this last pick is Ilya. Now, the only reason Ilya is on this list is because we do not have a free-to-play Flashburn enabler yet. Alright? And Ilya is still an incredibly strong unit. She can be used in all forms of content. In Citizens of Dominion, she does hinder a little bit. Well, not a little bit, quite a bit. But she's still a really, really good unit. She excels in all other forms of content. She's just incredibly strong. I used her on Legend Tartarus. She is absolutely amazing. And yeah, like that's all I have to say. And also God, because why not? That's it for best picks. Here are some other, like, not as good picks, but still picks you should consider in case if you are missing out on them. So here are some honorable mentions. We have Julieta here. Even though for manual play she might not have much use. She is auto queen. Okay, she is your auto lead. She is tanking so much. She is a really, really strong unit. Really strong. Absolutely love her. Really good. Cannot recommend her enough. She is great. She is absolutely great. Mitsuba over here. Her main purpose is cheese. Alright? Her cheese can work in Expert Dominion. You just have to time it accordingly. But she can most definitely be used. She is Speed Clear Incarnate. Alright? She is next, I believe it's hit or skill. I do not remember which. It's guaranteed crit. She can buff up your crit damage to absurd levels. Shared skills being defense down bubbles. And you're just soaring. Like, honestly, you are just absolutely soaring. She is most definitely a good option. But, however, you would have to make sure you do abuse speed clears, which are harder to do. So she will enable that for you. Just as a little heads up. Only heads up. Now these next two, these two can kind of go hand in hand a little bit, being Luis and Luis being the bow and Lin Yo being the axe. These two are DPS, right? If you lack a wind DPS, these two can easily take that role. Lin Yo being a little more manual. Well, both are more manual, but both are really, really strong with their mana spirals. Both are standard spirals, once again, so they are easier to acquire. Both are just really damn strong. Like Ciela, these two mop. All right, it's great. They just mop really, really well. So those are just options. Not too usable in Dominion, but really good if you are starting out and do need a little pick-me-up. These two can most definitely provide a very good option. This next one is Zhang Zia, water healer. So when it comes to water healers, all right, based off of what we have in the current raid, we might be getting another one. So do keep Zhang Zia on the back burner because we might be getting another one. And also we have Richard that does exist right now, and we also have Nurse Aileen. Nurse Aileen being the best mana spiral, and she's a 4-star. Now though, you might be thinking, why am I not recommending 4 stars then? Because it's a 4-star. You can pull those much easier than 5 stars. So honestly, I'm not that worried, and also the 4-star pool is no longer growing. So therefore, you will always have a pretty solid chance to get the 4-star that you want. So yeah, that's why I'm not recommending Nurse Aileen. Zhang Zia can most definitely get the job done. Richard is a budget option of her. He can also get the job done, but she is here just in case if you do need a little more oomph in healing. That's the only reason. So moving on, we have Belena here, right? She is Cayenne Queen, alright? She is Master Cayenne and Legend Cayenne's bitch, alright? She absolutely rules both of those forms of content. She's a really, really strong unit. And well, you can also use her in raids as well. And she is fun for those too. But yeah, she is really, really strong in Cayenne to as where she is incredibly dominant, still very well accepted. So yeah, she's just good, and she's also a lot of fun to use. I was a Belena main back in the day, and she's the reason why I love the Dragon Drive feeling mechanic. She perfected it and makes it so good. Last character under the honorable mention is Yaten. He does have his spiral is pretty damn strong. Makes him Dominion proof, which is very, very good. It is Charles of the Mighty, so it is a little bit harder to acquire. And also, he can be your main DPS. He is a really, really good DPS option to as of where people have cleared the most endgame content, even though they don't have Gal Alex, they don't have Alberius, with Yaten instead. So similar reason to have like Lin Yo and Luis. If you need a dark DPS, he can most definitely cover that option. You would have to spiral him though, so more likely using it on the site, but I think he's worth it. Like he's like damn. He might be one of my next spirals because of how strong his spiral is. He's really, really good. So moving on from characters now, I'm going to recommend dragons, all right? Because let's say, for example, you already have all these characters I mentioned, no other characters appeal to you, and it's like, okay, well, how about dragons? So, for dragons, I clicked on it, there we go. I clicked on it, nothing happened. So, just outright, my best pick is going to be Midgard Zero, all right? I sparked him, all right? Just to show you how strong he is, I sparked this man, and I do not regret it in the slightest. He is such a powerful wind DPS dragon. His skill is amazing. He is such a good dragon. I love him to death. Worth the spark. Like, I cannot say enough good stuff about him. He's such a good dragon. So just if you desperately need a wind dragon, I would seriously recommend him. He makes wind content much, much easier. So good. So damn good. And finally, we're having honorable mention dragons. So, I'm not fully pronouncing the water dragon's name. I'm just calling it GNC, because that's what the community calls it, because it's a pain to pronounce everything. Absolutely amazing outside of Dominion, and even in Dominion, can still be very, very good as an AI dragon because of that skill prep after skill. Truly an amazing ability. Very, very good. And also, when it comes to all 4 of these, actually, they all have essences. Meaning, you can pick up this one copy, then farm essences to then max them out. That is the beauty of this. So I do recommend you do take advantage of that. Another option here is Freya. I do know that Ariel does exist, but however, once again, Freya has essences, Ariel does not. So therefore, you can max out Freya versus for Ariel. We'll have to potentially wait a few story chapters before we get her essences. So when it comes to Freya, it's HP and skill haste. Very good on support units. Very good on healers. Freya is just a really, really good option. Azazel. The only skill haste dark dragon in the game. Very good. He is very good, and also his dragon skill, afflicting poison and giving all allies a poison punisher. He's a very strong dragon. Very good. He is highly sought after. He's up there. He's very up there. And last one here is Ramiel. Now, if you have Bahamut, you can skip out on Ramiel, mainly because his existence is shapeshift prep. Alright? He can give a lot of shapeshift prep to us where you can start off with a dragon and from there just go to town. That's his gimmick. And well, obviously, once again, Bahamut can do that. Ramiel is pretty much just there for that. To as of where people do have Ramiel on Summer Verica as a helper with the overdamage, being the best combination in the game for helpers right now. Just incredibly good. It's really, really good. And on that note, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying everything. Oh, no, I want to be on the event. And well, I did work on this as fast as I could. It was hard for me because I then had that bright idea of, you know what, let's have every apostle on there. So I made it work. It did take time for that. So yeah, this would have been up at least an hour sooner. But hey, I wanted to have fun with it, and I think it was worth it. I think it was really worth it because hey, I want to show off every single apostle. Damn it, I really wanted to do that, and yeah, I like it a lot. So hopefully you did end up enjoying this. Hopefully you guys are having fun with this event, and once again, take your time with it. Like, you're in no rush. Just take your time, have fun. This is a damn good event. I love this event. So definitely take your time with it. And I'll see you all next time whenever something else happens. So it might be soon. Bye.